All right, here we go. Solve the following ones without a calculator. So log base 5 of x equals 2. So here it is in logarithmic form, and let's change that to exponential form. And just as a reminder, here is logarithmic form. So log base b of y equals x. That's the same thing. These are equivalent of base b, so b to the x power is equal to y. These two equations say the same thing. We also have, if it's a natural log, then the natural log of y equals x. That's the same thing as, remember, natural log means base of e. So e to the x power is equal to y. And we'll be using each of those as we go on through this section. So log base 5 of x equals 2. Changing that into exponential form will be that base 5 to the second power is equal to x. So what is 5 to the second power? Well, it's going to be 25 equals x. There's problem 1. Next, we have log base 6 of x equals 2. So base 6 to the second power, here's our exponent, equals x. And that's going to be 6 squared is 36. So 36 equals x. All right. Log base x, so x to the second power is equal to 121. And this is a really good chance for us to talk about that never have a negative base. Now, if we take the square root of both sides, because we want to get down to just x, if we take the square root, technically you would end up getting positive or negative 11, but we're not going to be dealing with any negative bases, so we're going to kind of throw out that negative 11, and it's just going to be x is equal to 11. And one more time, just kind of make a note of it. No negative bases. All right. Actually, I don't think it'll be, let's keep on doing it. Let's do D through F here. So we have log base x, so x to the third power is equal to 64. We'll take the cube root of each side this time. Cube root, or put each to the 1/3 power, it's the same thing. And we end up with x equals 4. 4 times itself 3 times gives you that 64. There's our answer. The natural log of x equals 2. And so remember, natural log is a base e. So e to the e squared is equal to x. And now, what is e squared? If you had your calculator, you could figure that out. But this, if it's solving without a calculator, that is as far as you can go. So x equals e squared. All right. And then log base x, so x to the negative 1 power is equal to 0.5, or is equal to 1/2. Might be an easier way to think of this one here. Now, we want this to be to the x to the positive power. So what we're going to do right here is put each of these to the negative 1 power. And now you need to be real comfortable with your exponent functions. When you have a base with an exponent, and then that to another exponent, you multiply these. So what is negative 1 times negative 1? Well, that's positive 1. So we end up with x equals, and then 1/2 to the negative 1 power. That's going to flip this on its head and get the reciprocal. And so we end up with 2/1, or just 2. X equals 2. All right. Hope this is helping, and we'll continue on in the next video.